travel up the tower and free Sofia DarkSide.
You trespass in the halls of the Eclipse Tower. Your blood will stain the sacred halls of the moon.
You have released us from our eternal watch. Thank you.
There is strange magic at work here. Something you've only felt once before, when you faced Atlatch Ling, the ghost spider. The floor and walls seem to waver around you.
You, the Lightbringer! The guardians of this place were powerless to stop us as we dragged the moon into the shadow. The Shadow Queen placed me here to oversee this relic of the old times. I know its every secret. I've been here so long, so very long. No one ever comes to visit. I have no idea what happens outside these walls. No matter! You have no idea what horrors I am about to show you. Maybe the Shadow Queen will summon me to her palace. You? You? Seriously? At least I can finally see the world once more, after a fashion.
Free after so long, trapped in that form, to whom do I owe my freedom? Spellbinder, can you help me restore the Moon Shrine? The Shadow Weavers stripped me of my power, and I have not the strength. You have driven out the Shadow Queen's corruption. I feel my power returning.
Astounding! You freed Sofia DarkSide and ousted Ravik Dreamscape, who dominated the Eclipse Tower for generations. We will support you however we are able, Spellbinder. Sofia DarkSide would like to teach you about this place. Speak to Sofia DarkSide. There is much she can teach you.
Tell me the state of the spiral. I have lost so much time. Spellbinder, when you faced Ravik Dreamscape, you surely noticed a unique form of magic that he used in the duel. When the Shadow Queen conquered the Eclipse Tower, she allowed shadow magic to flow in and corrupt the moon magic. Now the two are forever intertwined in this place. Moon magic is about changing forms, but shadow magic is about rebuilding reality. Shadow magic is dangerous and was forbidden throughout the spiral, but you must learn it if you wish to fight legends. Ascend the Eclipse Tower again. You will see new threats, but may expand your mind. It is my honor to teach you. I dearly hope you survive. Shadow magic was forbidden by Grandmother Raven and the great tree Bartleby, for it touches the true essence of the spiral. It can take things apart and put them back together. It can heal, it can hurt, but it is easy to lose yourself in the process. One might say that Morganth's mind shattered after the Spider Magi showed her how to touch shadows. Or maybe she was born bad. Your first challenge is to overcome an embodiment of your past victories and failures. Witness your nightmare. You overcame and cured Yashi, the Aztecan spirit of the land, and yet you were unable to save Azteca from Xibalba and the Shadow Queen. Now you face a fragment of the past, a nightmare of failure, and a shadow of the land. Overcome it, or be destroyed.
Shadow is the cruelest art, breeding shapes out of the formless mist, mixing memory and desire, stirring dull thoughts with fervid mana. I will show you fear in a handful of spells. thunder of the sky. Give, sympathize, control. Listen to the thunder of the land. Peace, peace, peace.
Well done, Spellbinder. You have freed yourself from the chains of the past. Continue your ascent. Shadow magic enhances your skills and strategies. It flows with your repertoire of spells and builds to new effects. But every shadow spell carries the risk of backlash. You could very well be the instrument of your own defeat. Now, show me how well you know your magic. Prove that you are a true Promethean wizard before I let you touch the other side of reality. of the Titans, Spellbinder. You are a child of light and the light bringer, but now you are also a child of shadow. You have done very well, Spellbinder. It is my honor to teach you how to inscribe a shadow magic spell into your repertoire. We have reclaimed the Eclipse Tower. Let us send a signal to the Shadow Queen that you are more than ready for her. Place the moon's crown on the Lunar Warden statue and watch how Morganth's terrible curse unravels. Place the moon's crown on the Lunar Warden's brow and watch Morganth's curse melt away.
The purified moon magic sweeps over the land like a rushing tide, restoring to life what Morganth once changed to inert crystal.
With Bastion restored to its ancient glory, perhaps it can once again serve as a stronghold for light.
The purified moon magic.
With Bastion restored to its ancient glory, perhaps it can once again serve as a stronghold for light. You are a joy to watch. Head back to Bastion and see with your own eyes what you've achieved. Look for Una Moondancer, who was once advisor to the king.
Hello. Do you know what happened here? My goodness. By the new moon, so much has changed. But there is work to do. Quickly, Spellbinder, where is the king? Do you know any who might know what happened to King Ulrich?
Zaltanna does seem to be the resident expert on Bastion's history and the current state of affairs. You aren't sure how Zaltanna and Una will get along. Maybe you had better ask and then return with the answer.
Quickly, Spellbinder, who might know what happened to King Ulrich?
Zaltanna seems to be the logical answer.
King Ulrich Fatesailor. He was killed in the final days of the siege of Bastion. His son, Ulrich Whitewolf, was driven into exile. That Ulrich died in a skirmish war. His daughter, Cimmeral Rogesword, was queen for many years until her son became king. Piet Morningsword became the nominal king of the Burrowers. He was captured by the Broodmother some months back. Why do you ask? I will let you bring Una Moondancer back up to speed.
Spellbinder, I've heard reports of another unusual creature. Search on the walkway that overlooks the arcane colossus. Can you investigate whether he is a friend or foe?
So many lost kings and queens. This mantis whom you just spoke to, Zaltanna the Mirror Mask, how closely does she serve the Shadow Queen? Do you think you can enlist her aid in finding King Piet, or will force be a necessary motivator? Spellbinder, use whatever means you must to make the Sultana help us find King Piot.
And so it comes to this, Spellbinder. Cards must be revealed, masks dropped, secrets laid bare. Whom do you serve, wizard? The Council of Light. I cannot speak to that. I hear only distorted echoes and half-forgotten words. But let us say I have known something of your agenda since you arrived, and I have supported you, after my fashion. I am the one known as Cornelius. Although I was born across the Starfall Sea and raised under the aegis of the Shadow Queen, I have long sought other answers. I was found by the Fifth Column, a secret force who opposed the Shadow Queen. My role was to stay in Bastion, hidden but visible. I was to help the burrowers and to watch for the one who would bring light to the dark places. At the moment, I suspect this is you. However, if I am wrong, by coming out I risk the unending depths of the Shadow Queen's rage. I very much hope it is you. To the task at hand. After what you've done, I'm sure Queen Sabina will help you find the lost Mouse King.